Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Johnny Valdez Podcast, and today we are gonna have a great moment because I have a, an special guest. She's from Venezuela, which means she's Venezuelan. So, hello, Catherine. How you doing? You can introduce yourself.
Hello there. Yeah. Oh no. Thank you so very much for such a warm introduction. Thank you. I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm sort of doing great. I had like some function problems with my program, but yeah, so here we are again.
Well, I hope that's working much better now.
you know,
Hopefully.
yeah, those are things that used to happen, because since we deal with technology, it's okay. I just get through this, and yeah, there we are.
Well, honestly, I mean, I feel like you solved that issue quite fast since you do know some about it. Because had it been me, I would probably still be struggling with it.
Yeah, I was just like running some tests, and yeah, uh, it worked anyway. So now, yeah, I know you cannot see me, yeah, but you will see me on YouTube. So
That's okay.
today's video, guys, is gonna be like a small talk with a special friend, as I said before. So, Katina, I don't know if you can tell me something about yourself, so yeah, the community can start like knowing a little bit about you. What do you do for a living? Yeah, things like this. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, of course, my name is Catherine, as you have mentioned before. I am from Venezuela, as you have also mentioned before. I
Yeah.
work as an interpreter for
Oh.
certain amount of companies and such. Um, I mean, what else can I tell you? I don't know. Like whenever people ask me about these things, I just go blank. Like I don't know what to say. Um, I don't know. Like I know I mentioned some things in the past, but what else can I mention? I know I'm a very happy Venezuelan, and I really like making new friends. Hello, nice to meet you all. It's always a pleasure. I hope we can get along.
Yeah, but that's interesting. You said you are an interpreter. So
Yeah.
what does exactly an interpreter do? Like what's your job actually?
Well, that depends, right? There are different kinds of interpreters. You have the political ones, the ones that you can find at big meetings, for example, where they just translate what the other person is saying for a group of people, right? Like, for example,
Okay.
when, um, like, for example, you see when there are some important meetings with presidents and such, it is very common to find interpreters there to translate what these important people are saying. In my case, however, since I work from home, this is more about helping some people from some companies assist Spanish speakers, right? And so you can have like insurance companies, utility services companies, um, hospitals, and such. And there are always Spanish speaking people who are going to be needing assistance. And of course, when the representatives from these places cannot speak Spanish, they need the help from people like me. Yeah, I
Oh,
have many coworkers. They're very nice
okay. I
and
think
very good interpreters as well.
yeah, I know you are like close to, yeah, like uh, smart interpreter as you. Actually, being an interpreter is like a challenging job because you have to use like your English in different type of areas, like about hospital when it comes to like perhaps somebody perhaps wants to solve or convince some clients that you have to translate from Spanish to English. I think that's like one of the best manner like to speak and keep learning English. You are like making money, and also you are also like learning because you are like you have to use English there because you are an interpreter. So I think that's amazing. So
Thank you.
how like have you had like bad moments, like, or like crazy moments, insane moments at your job? What are the things you have to front like every day in a daily basis?
On a daily basis, gosh, a good day doesn't have any of those crazy moments. And we do get days like that, but it's only a matter of luck. I think the
Oh, okay.
craziest moments have been, I don't know, like people who get very angry, people who are not patient at all. I have also gotten, um, or sorry, I have also had to translate for police officers who are
Oh,
trying to
pull over someone?
catch some. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. But then like people who are driving without a license, or people who are very drunk, people who are getting violent and that kind of thing.
Oh,
But I remember there was one instance where there was this guy who was very drunk. It was like a Wednesday at like, sheesh, it must have been like 2 p.m. over there. Yeah, oh my God.
wow.
Must have been like 2 p.m. over there, and he was very drunk. He had gotten violent with someone from a store, and of course, police were called. They were asking him some questions. They were asking him about his name, and if he was drunk and everything, and he kept giving a different name, and of course was saying that he wasn't drunk. At the end, almost by the end of the call, he had already tried to hit the cops like twice, and he kept
Oh,
saying like
Jesus
very
Christ.
mean
It
words
was
that you are
very
not able to
crazy.
translate. Yeah, and so in the end, things were worse for him because the police had already had some problems with him in the past, and now he was giving false information, and he
Oh,
was resisting arrest, and also had hit a cop. So of course, that was only going to be worse for him. Yeah.
oh, wow. That was like, that looked like a very difficult situation for you. So,
Well,
did you feel like, I don't know, like nervous, or
no, no, no.
I know you are used to have those type of situations, like different scenarios as well. But I would be nervous at that time. I don't know if it were to be my first time, of course, because like the police like trying to catch someone that you have like to translate in, like within this incident between like the drunk man and the police. I think like this is like that would be like a crazy moment for me, of course.
Yeah. No, but honestly, I'm always very excited when it comes to police calls because they're always very, um, not always very crazy, but you never know what to expect, right? It could be
Yeah.
about anything. And so, well, the thing is with these calls, let me try to remember any others that I have had. Um, well, there was one that I had recently, actually. I think it was last week or this week. No, it was last week. There was a lady who was going through a case of domestic violence, and she, sorry, had gone to the police station to speak to a police officer about it because her boyfriend had installed a hidden camera in her bedroom.
Oh,
So, of course, that's a violation of privacy, but they couldn't
of
do much
course it
because it
is.
was his place, right? And she was very sad because she said that she had already gone through a case of domestic violence before, and she thought that
With the same guy.
it wasn't going to happen again. No, 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 with a different one. She had gotten out of a very violent relationship and then almost basically got into a new one, so she was
Oh,
very sad about it, and I was feeling very sad about her too because it must be a very hard situation when you're feeling, like you're trying something new, you're definitely making the best decisions, and then it turns out that it's not the case.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a whole story, but at the same time, I was very happy because in the end she decided that she didn't want to be in that situation anymore, and she was going to live um, and go with someone else, like with
Of
a
course.
family member, I think, an aunt. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I think that was like the best situation, because imagine like living like those kind of situations like twice or three times. Yeah, I think
yeah.
it's kind of, yeah, yeah. It's just crazy, and yeah, and I also hope that wouldn't happen to her again. So people, gente, estamos hablando con mi compañera de temas, de situaciones a las cuales ella se enfrenta, o sea, en la vida, o sea, en el día a día. Ella es una intérprete, digamos, en el dominicano, ella es una traductora que le traduce a diferentes compañías. Ella trabaja online gracias a su inglés. Por eso es importante aprender el inglés. También vamos a tratar el tema de cuán importante, o sea, qué tan importante es, o sea, cuáles son los beneficios que yo obtengo cuando, o sea, por saber inglés. Porque muchos a veces lo quieren aprender, pero no saben por lo cual lo quieren aprender. Entonces es una herramienta muy importante que nos va a abrir muchas puertas. Ella, gracias a su inglés, puede trabajar desde casa y hacer dinero y también seguir aprendiendo más y aplicando el inglés en su día a día, que es algo impresionante. So let's keep going. I was just, I know you got it. I was like explaining to my audience because it is a YouTube video, so I have to keep the interaction within my audience and my guest, and going back and forth. So you got it. And so let's talk a little bit about your country. I don't know. I think Venezuela. I know Venezuela is not like in its best moment because of some things for the government, some decisions which has the country like under some difficult situations. But I know anyways, like people can keep living and getting through these situations anyway. So tell me a little bit about there. How's the culture, the food? I think we have like similar things, like Dominican Republic and Venezuela. We are all for Latin American, so there are like some things in like related with culture that may seem like different. Yeah, that has like some relations. So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, that's a very interesting question when it comes to the culture in my country. You can find almost. I'm thinking that our countries are very similar. Also considering how we are, like our countries are rather close in comparison to others, right?
Comparison.
I mean,
comparison.
you know what I mean.
Stop there.
And so
stop there. You say comparison, right?
Comparison, yeah.
Comparison, yeah. I didn't know that word. I just learned. Yeah, keep going.
Okay, in comparison to other countries, but not exactly, no, but you know what I mean. So I was actually looking at the map the other day, because I didn't know, right? Like it's crazy, but
At
I
my
didn't
country's
know
map?
no, not the map, but the distance. It isn't so far away. That's what, So I thought it was very like a further away at least. Here in my country, I don't know. I guess it would depend in the area because some areas are very, like for example, here in my city, my state.
Yeah.
It's a very spiritual state, right? Here you're going to be finding, okay, maybe it's not like something that people would like very much, but Santeria is something that is found here a lot.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of witches there.
Okay.
Like witches.
Oh, no, no. Like you have no idea. They call us witches everywhere. But also, there are the places you have where you have beaches and such. It's such a very like if you go to those places, the beaches, the coast, it's so nice because you see people who go fish, and it's like a very beachy kind of
beachy. What's beachy? Explain me that. Beachy.
Beach. No, I said sorry. Can you cut that part because
beach.
I said it wrong.
I heard beachy.
Beach.
Beach.
Right.
Okay,
beachy is in a sense of like how can I explain this expression?
You can say it in Spanish if you want.
Es como cuando, por ejemplo, tienes algo que es, ponte, por ejemplo, un color.
Okay.
Cuando tú quieres decirle, por ejemplo, como amarillito, por ejemplo, not little yellow, you say yellowish.
Yellowish. Oh, okay.
Entonces, eso, claro, no es exactamente igual, pero es el mismo propósito que tiene allí la palabra.
Entonces, beachy sería playita.
Sí, así como un ambiente de playita,
¿sabes? Ya le llegué el contexto. Okay.
Exactamente eso.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, so going back to it, it's so nice because at least when I go there, I notice like there is such a big difference. I come for a city that has no beaches. There's no sea, although the sea is quite like it's not so far away. You can get there in like 1 hour and a half if you go to the
It's
nearest
far
one.
away, 1 hour. Like
I
walk
mean,
on
coming. Okay, no, but
walking
if you
or
consider
on
you are
bus.
someone who lives like right next to it, I guess. But no, like here. I mean, I live. Come on, you gotta give it to me that I live um, in a city that is basically all mountains. Okay, there's
Uh,
not there. I mean, we have rivers at least.
are they close to your house?
The mountains, yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. So how long does
yeah.
it takes? Does it takes like to go to the river from your house?
From oh no, that's like
No, no,
20 minutes.
like from your house to the river. Sorry,
From yeah, 20 minutes.
walking. Nice,
Hmm.
nice near.
Yeah, we have uh, like a forest nearby, like by the mountain. We can go there. We can walk around and go to the river. Yeah,
Okay. We also have like mountains and like places like that. A lot of beaches,
by the
rivers.
beach, by the beach,
Right?
by the beach.
No.
You know, near the beach.
There will be some of them which were to
Whoa!
be like close, like there will be like a river in front of a beach, in front of a beach. Yeah,
Wow, that's so
yeah,
nice.
of
I'm
course.
pretty sure we also have that, but you know, we're getting derailed here because I haven't answered your question.
Yeah, but yeah, keep going. You were just making a parenthesis.
Right. No, okay. Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. So basically, when you go to those places, it's kind of just a matter of experiencing, like giving yourself the opportunity to go to those different places. Because if you go, for example, to the beach and you take the time to actually, let's say, spend a week or a weekend there, you're going to notice how different it is, especially during the weekends, since people are not working exactly. Uh, you can see like if they have any kind of celebration, they always get the tambores. They start playing music. People
Instruments.
start dancing. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then it's something so sweet, and they start singing.
Y hasta aquí llegó la primera parte de esta conversación. No se pierda la segunda. Lo cortamos porque estaba un poco larga la conversación y muy interesante. Así que esas son conversaciones que son buenas tener, de temas incómodos de hablar. Como ustedes pudieron ver en algunos cortes, algunas palabras se preguntaba que cómo se pronunciaba, porque los nativos cuando hablan suelen cortar muchas palabras. Entonces es bueno que nos acostumbremos a ese inglés, de modo que cuando escuchemos a otros nativos nos sintamos súper chévere y podamos seguir aprendiendo más, que es lo que se quiere. El inglés es muy importante, es una herramienta muy importante que nos va a abrir muchas puertas. Así que nos vemos en el próximo video. Bye bye.